So I'm here with Jason Kenney from Golfland, and Jason is a large-scale, I'd consider you a large-scale operator of family entertainment parts, or what do you call them exactly?
Family entertainment centers.
Family entertainment centers, okay. Yep. And Jason's been buying some of the mini cranes, and so I asked Jason to do a testimonial for us, because Family Entertainment Center for a small little 12-inch mini crane might be considered by a lot of people to be unusual. I think you might agree with that, originally?
Sure, yeah, I was a little skeptical first.
Yeah.
We're always looking for the biggest, baddest game coming out. So,
Right.
yeah.
So I waited around quite a while to see what the results would be of your crane, and then of course you're down here in San Diego, and it was an opportune time for me to ask you to do this interview. So if you wouldn't, Jason, just to describe who you are a little bit maybe, and what your company does, and a little bit about the crane.
Okay, so we have 8 locations. I'm privileged to purchase all the arcade equipment for all 8. Company started in the 50s, so we've been around for a while. We've got some small FECs, which is mini golf and arcade, and up to big locations with water parks. So we arcade business has been doing well. You know, we're always looking for the next big great game to come out, and Brad approached me with the idea of this mini crane, and kind of the idea was to put it in a place that's unused, maybe in a place of a trash can, or just that end of the wall that nothing else fits in, and we gave it a try, and number one, the game's been super reliable, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. It fits in a small space, you know, at the end of a row that was underutilized. We actually just purchased a second crane for one of our locations, because we have one crane on one side, we have the exact same space on the other side of the wall, so we need another crane to fill it. And it's really been earning well. It may not be the number one arcade in the game, arcade game in the room, but it's amazing to see where it lands next to maybe older games, but strong games that we paid a lot of money for. The earnings have been really good. Also, part of the key to this crane is the prize mix that we've been getting through Rick's Vending and through Brad, and they're doing a good job trying to get a good mix of prizes that are exciting and earning well. I think one of the other key components of the crane is that it's a win every time. You know, of course, the kids love winning, right, the prizes.
How is it operating? How do you have it operating in your center?
Most of our centers, all of our centers now have the card system, so they're on a card system. We've got them priced at about 5 credits per play, which is about $1.25 per play, and I think so we're getting about a 60% margin, and definitely for the price of the crane and for what it's earning, you know, the ROI is just amazing. We've had the 6-week ROI in the summer on the game, so it's been pretty good.
That's good. If you don't mind, Jason, would you just a few numbers? Because a lot of guys, you know, they're always interested in the numbers. So,
yeah.
I know you just sent some over to me, and I haven't seen them. I mean, I saw you sent the email to me, but I didn't really look at them. What were some of the numbers that you saw?
So at one of our larger locations, the game made $382 one week in the summer. Right now, kind of more in the off season, the game's doing between $150 and $250 a week at most of our locations, which is really strong, especially for a little crane like that. Anyway, can't go wrong with those kind of profits.
So I'm just going to ask you this because this is important for us. Would you think that this would be something that other family entertainment center owners would be potentially interested in for their facilities, based on your experience?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just for the size of the crane and where it fits, you know, you don't have to decide, what game you're going to take out. It's really just what game you're going to push over 6 inches, to put it. The crane obviously does well like most other games. It needs to be in a good spot, but it's pretty easy to find a good spot for it when it's only 12 inches wide. We're actually considering finding other spots for the crane and trying to change it up. Maybe have different price mix for boys or girls, or just higher price point for the prizes, and just kind of trying to see how it goes.
All right. Is there anything else that you might want to add at all, or? And I know we spoke a little bit beforehand, and I'm not searching for the right answer.
No, I mean, it pretty much does what you said it would do, right? It's in the right places. It earns well. It's a good-looking game. Made some good modifications on it. That holds enough prizes to get through the busy times. And like I said, probably the main thing is it's reliable. It's been pretty bulletproof. Anyway.
All right, Jason. Thank you. I appreciate your testimonial.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Thanks.